What's up, YouTube? This is Dfishfan here, bringing you a final deck list for what I'm taking to regionals tomorrow. So I put a lot of thought, a lot of play testing into this build. Even though the side deck hasn't been running great, like the last couple days of play testing, it had been running great before that. So I'm gonna trust myself. I'm not gonna make any last minute, drastic changes, and I'm gonna go ahead and run this deck at regionals. So wish me luck, you guys. I really want to get that top that I've been going for a while. I always seem to scrub out at regionals. So hopefully that's not something that happens again. I really think though that I'm pretty prepared for this, and hopefully it goes well. Alright, so let's start the deck list. 2 Great Keeper's Descendants. I have ways to search them out. I don't think I need more than 2. I have beaters with commandants, and then when I sight into Cyberends, obviously. So yeah, triple Gravekeeper Spy. Obviously the main engine of the deck. When he's flipped, you get a plus, and he's pretty hard to run over as well, especially with Necro Valley. Commandant searches out Necro Valley, which really wins so many games this format. Once again, it's pretty much wrecked every format as of late. It's really good, and it can be a beater. Since I sight into Skill Drain with Necro Valley is a 21 beater. Very good. Triple Recruiter. Very good as well. The floater of the deck. Mandatory effect makes it so great. So, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. It's really good with Skill Dream. When I sight into DeFi, I'm going to sight out all of these because Dimensional Fissure, even though it was working when I kept it in, sometimes I would get Recruiter. There are games where it killed me that having Recruiter and DeFi. It was kind of just really bad together. So, I'm going to sight it out when I sight into Dimensional Fissure. Triple Reborn Tengu. So this is the card I'll leave in when I sight into DeFi, since it's also a floater, but it's 1700 and replaces itself on many different ways. See, we got Triple Necro Valley, obviously. This can really win a lot of games, this format, especially going against cards that require to remove from the grave, Chaos Sorcerer, Blackluster Soldier, stuff like that. It's really, really good. Alright, so we got double Road Tribute. I wish triple. Road Tribute is so nasty, this format. A lot of people, keep their hand size big. So, even if it's just spells and traps because of heavy and triple MST, you get to see the cards, so that's an advantage in itself right there. Double Stale, pure GKs game 1. When I sight into Malefic GKs, I usually side one out. When I sight into DeFi, I sight them both out. Wonder Wand, I was able to get my hands on one, and it's been working very good at one. I tried out triple Wonder Wand with triple Breaker, and that worked alright, but I'm more confident in this build right here, and Wonder Wand helps at times. Double Duality, very good card. It was so tough to find room for 2, but I felt it was necessary. Mind Control, Book, these are all staple in my opinion. Allure, Heavy, and Dark Hole. Starlight Road, double Starlight Road main deck. I really, really did not want to do this. This was the only change I've made recently besides the dualities that I'm borrowing. Starlight Road it hasn't brought me a lot of luck, but I'm gonna put my faith in this card. Everyone tells me, why aren't you main decking Starlight? And every time I get Heavy Storm, it seems it just rapes my field. Honestly, it does, and it swings the advantage immediately, the momentum immediately to my opponent. So, I'm giving it a shot. at least trying it out. I was gonna originally side deck it, but why not main deck it, I guess. Everyone runs heavy in Dark Hole. I do tend to have a lot of field presence, more than 2 at least, and obviously back row. So why not? Let's see it, right? Compulse. Just one. I had to take out the second one for duality, so that was pretty tough. Mind Crush. Double Mind Crush. I'm not running Trap Dusty anymore, which kind of, it was hard for me to do, but I just couldn't find room. I really feel this deck is like full, overflowing in terms of space. But Double Mind Crush I felt was more necessary than Trap Dust Shoot, because Trap Dust Shoot can be dead at times, even though it's much better this format than it has been in a while. And but I just feel Mind Crush is more versatile. There's duality in almost every deck, and then you got cards like Agents that search, Gravekeepers, X-Sabers, TGs. There's a lot of cards that search. And when your opponent checks their graveyard, you can Mind Crush you can blind Mind Crush, and that actually isn't that hard to read. They check their graveyard when they top deck. It's usually Reborn. In GKs, it's usually Stell. Let's see what else. If they're low life, if they still have a decent amount of life points and they leave their field open, Gores or Tragodia, stuff like that. Just be careful, but obviously it's good to read. Double Bottomless. This card's back. I was really surprised to see how well it's working, but it's very good this format. And then Torrential Mirror Force and Solemn Warnings. Hey, all right. So onto the extra deck because it's not that important, so we can breeze through it. Double Utopias. I wish I had a Roach. I would throw a Roach in here. Granosaurus. I wish this was like any other level 3, or I'm sorry, rank 3, but it's not, so I'll have to work with it. Let's see here. For Synchros, Kyanite should be a Brynac. I'm going to try to borrow as much Synchros as I can, from friends of mine and stuff, staple stuff like Black Rose, Brynac, Scrap Dragon, shit like that. But if I can't, whatever. Urbellum. It's better to have something than nothing. Double Stardust, because I run 2 Starlight Roads. Chimeratech Fortress. If I do play gadgets, I'll be ready. I definitely have space, that's for sure. And triple Cyber and Dragons for my Malefic Cyber Ends, which are in my side deck, which I'm about to show you. So, triple Malefic Cyber Ends, surprise, surprise. I side into Malefic GKs. I really, really wanted to main deck it, but I couldn't. I really think that the surprise factor will benefit it. Double Puppet Plant. This was a last minute addition to my side because I found out E-Heroes are pretty hard to beat. They just Gemini Spark my Necro Valley and then go off. So if they give me that turn, I can Puppet Plant and also Mirror Match as well. I can steal their Descendant, pop it, or with my Descendant, or steal their something and exceed with it. Stuff like that. It's another mind control, or brain control actually. Goes a match. Another last minute addition. It's going to be good against a lot of decks. Chain Disappearance. Staple. Triple Skill Drain. Staple and Malefic GKs, and it really does wreck a lot of decks. It really does. And triple DeFi. Just on the pure fact that it rapes a lot of decks. Alright. So thanks for watching, you guys. I really hope I do well. And I'll keep you guys informed. Try to get you guys some videos as well. Laters.